Hello, I'm Penny from Essence. Today we're going to be talking about the 7 secrets of successful stakeholder engagement. Now, you may have already watched Alison's video on the topic in terms of the Essence stakeholder engagement model, and that provides a really good backdrop. But this video is about our 7 tips or suggestions or ideas we'd like to share with you about what makes really successful stakeholder engagements. So the first tip is about know why it is you want to consult. Now, that doesn't sound exactly earth-shattering in terms of an insight, but it's amazing how often there actually is a lack of clarity around why it is that we're going out for consultation at all and what it is that we want from it. Do we actually want to give people a chance to provide the outcome and solution themselves, or are we just going through the motions and we're consulting for consulting's sake? This is somewhat related to the second rule, which is about good stakeholder engagement is actually a strategy, not an event. We quite often find that the motivation for many stakeholder engagements is just to be able to go out there and say, we've done it, job done, we've consulted, let's move on. But at Essence, we really consider good stakeholder engagement to be part of the broad communication strategy that delivers an outcome for our clients. The third tip is the importance of understanding and agreeing at the outset the core challenge that we want our stakeholders to commit to. At Essence, we call that the core commitment challenge. So up front, what is it that we want? What outcome do we hope to expect from this consultation? And then we work out what the tools and the overall design of the consultation should take as a result. The fourth idea, make sure that the engagement is values-based. By that we mean that everybody has an opinion and a belief set that they bring to a consultation or an engagement with them. Your ability to understand the opportunity for common values, not necessarily common opinions, but common values, will result in a better outcome. If you can make the engagement sit at the area of values rather than opinions, the consultation will go more smoothly. The fifth tip is actually something that Essence believes in all of the work we do, and that is it is absolutely critical to deliver outcomes, not just output. Anyone can deliver output. The client themselves can gather some people in a room, ask some questions and get output. Really good and successful consultation and engagement doesn't just rely on output, it relies on outcomes. Where do we go next? How do we use this information? How is that going to inform the development of our policy, our direction, our marketing, our communication? Great stakeholder consultation delivers outcomes. The sixth tip is a fairly obvious one. You need to use tools that allow stakeholders to be heard. Now, we're members of IAP2, the International Association of Public Participation. They've got a fantastic resource and we avail ourselves of many of them in terms of understanding the range of tools and processes that you can use. We've got some favourites here at Essence that are tried and trusted and proven by us to get maximum response and stimulus from our participants. But it's really important that the tools that you use allow people the whole point of the consultation, which is to be heard. And finally, of course, any great engagement is about feeding back and closing the loop, allowing people to have a chance to monitor and evaluate, to tell you what they think. It also gives you the important opportunity to tweak as you go, because rarely do we just run one consultation. So this means after every consultation or engagement, you have the chance to feed back, close the loop, improve the process, and make the entire outcome a better one for you and the client. So if you would like to know more about that, the ebook of the 7 secrets to successful stakeholder engagement, hop on the site and have a look. Thanks very much for joining us here at Essence.